Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the subs. My heart and gratitude to you and to newcomers. Hello, it is I, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, coming to you live from Pensacola. No, I'm just kidding. I don't live in Pensacola. But yeah, let's take a look at our homie today. Today I bring you a custom fan mode consisting of one Ractonite and one Wingfinger. I am calling him Super Ractonite for this particular video because you can see he's clearly Ractonite, and Wingfinger has become more of kind of like an extension, accessories, and I know this contraption looks kind of busy, but I'm going to show you in a second what this is all for. His legs are a little loose because they're just kind of connected at the waist, but you can still hold the illusion that he is a mighty morphin fossilizer combiner. And yeah, that was a quick 360 without me doing my beatboxing or whatever, singing or whatever I do. Soundtrack, and I'm gonna help you. Oh, please stand straight. We're gonna break him down today. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, you like him? You like him? I think the color stuff is good. I didn't make it too bright because I don't know. I actually kind of like seeing Ractonite a little dirtier like this. I like the hue. The arm, okay. The arm looks all like compacted like this because he kind of has this like extendo scorpion, like get over here, this mechanism, and so it all unfolds into this giant claw mechanism that he has these hooks, he has these spears, and I like that a lot. It's really good for grabbing prey or chips or the remote control when they're like really far away. And that's why it's like that. And it can just compact and fold in on itself when not in use. And that's why it looks so busy. But I'm just going to pop that off right now. Normally we start at the waist, but I figure I can just take the wing finger parts out and explain those. So here on this other side, this is kind of like this bulky Popeye forearm, and I'm utilizing his head kind of as like a fist. Kind of like that actually, and I might celebrate this particular design in future builds. The head of the dactyl is basically part of the spear mechanism. You could flip it around if you want, battering ram, or if you just want somebody to talk to, you can be like, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey. You can pick up trash, or use it as chopsticks or whatever. Let's pop this guy off too. I'll explain how the wing finger parts go. All right, this is going to be the easiest part because if you're familiar with Ractonite, then you're going to be familiar with how Homie is set up. So Homie is basically just set up as it's the rack body, it's the rack tail covering, the hip covering, the dinosaur head. It has the wing finger plugged into the back, but you can ignore that. The legs, they are not connected by this particular waist bit. They're just plugged in here. And this is just a small rack leg plugged into the big one and just plug there. I was actually trying to utilize this hinge mechanism. I don't know, because I wanted the legs to attach a little bit more securely, but it wasn't possible. So, or I couldn't figure it out in the particular amount of time I had, and so I ended up just having it back there as an illusion, so that it fills out that crotch area a bit better and it presents like he has that there, because without it he's just like, yeah, it's kind of creepy, like daddy long legs and stuff. And that's why did you like my weird crying sound? So that's why Homie's like this. Yep, that's why Homie's like this. So that's pretty simple. So I'm not going to spend too much time on him, right? Like I said, the only difference is this little spear thing is plugged in. But yeah, moving on. Okay, so this is made up of the dactyl head and the rack tail. Easy, right? Easy. Let's move that to the side. And that has this little peg over here, and the peg plugs into the outside of the forearm. Now this forearm, what this basically is this is just the wing finger. Oops, the hinge is in the wrong place. It's just the wing finger body, the top of the head and the torso, and then the shoulder bits that don't come off. And then you kind of fold them down like that so that it looks like a beefy forearm, and this little nub is like a hand. But what you need in the middle is you need one of the wing finger arms. You see this? It's plugged in at the elbow area, and his fist is angled like this. I mentioned this in the video. I think this is probably one of the most versatile parts, perhaps in the Fossilizer, or at least for wing finger, because it allows you to move this on a pivot. just this ball joint thing, and that way you can maneuver this hole, arrange this hole however you want. You make it so the hole is pointing upward. You have this plugged in over here, and then you can have that plugged in on the bottom of the tail, and that is one whole arm right there. Neat, right? You'd be like, yo, Daniel-san, catch them flies, dude. Y'all ever seen the old Karate Kids? They had this fool catching flies with chopsticks, dude. Yo. I never had to do that. I mean, like, I took karate, I took taekwondo and stuff, dude. I ain't never had to. Never had to catch up flies with chopsticks, dude. And granted, I only took them for like a couple years, so yeah, I'm no mixed martial artist, or even like I'm not a combatant. So okay, over here, this is pretty much just the bottom of Wingfinger, its torso. That's the you can see, you know, this is just the hip piece, and these are just the feet. Except they got the little rack spears plugged in at the end. So if I just pop them off, and I take his arm is back here with this other spear. But yo, these are just Wingfinger legs. Yeah, or the yeah, that yeah, his calves, his feet, and you're just doing this thing. I mean, that's not how I discovered this mode. I mean, after I put it together, I'm like, oh, I could have just had him sit down, and that would have been it. Like I said, you just plug in the little spears on the bottom of the heels, and this back bit is the Wingfinger forearm, and the spear plugged in, and you take that hole and you plug it behind the lower leg contraption, and there you go. And there you go. That's that busy arm. Then you plug that, basically. And that's it. Or you can do it like that. You can do it like this. You can do it however you want, friend. It is your toy. It is your joy. Do not let anyone take that away from you. It's your right to play with your toy however you want and do the things that you want to do, as long as you're not harming others. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the general rule in life. Yo, do what you want to do, as long as it's not impeding on other folks' ability to do what they're trying to do and live their dreams. And you know what I'm saying? But enough of that cereal box philosophy. Okay, this just popped off. Okay, cool. So yeah, when you get them together and you finish with the fit and finish and let's get them all cleaned up. Bobby Skullface. Final thoughts. I wonder what homie looks like under the mask. And maybe y'all are wondering what I look like under the mask too. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's him. That's him. That's one Ractonite with one Wingfinger armor. And you are awesome, you, for watching this video. I mentioned this in another one of my videos. I guess it's always happening at the 8-minute mark, but only about 10% of all viewers watch the entirety of these videos. I wonder if that's like for other channels as well, or maybe other channels are more informative with regard to full reviews, whereas I think a lot of folks are just watching the first couple minutes and taking in the impression of this particular toy. So I mean, if you're at the end, you're either here because you want to learn how to figure this toy out, or you like hanging out with me, and I like hanging out with you. So that's super duper cool, and I appreciate that. It's like we're just having like a toy play date and stuff, right? I mean, don't y'all remember that, doing it with your kid when you were kids, going to your homie's house, like homegirl's house, and just kicking it and just like playing toys? And I feel that's kind of where we're at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I hope y'all are doing well. By the way, y'all, one of my things is, dude, I love trying new fruit, going to different places, and I recently had something called I think it's called mangosteen. Dude, that thing is far out. It's incredible. It doesn't taste like mango at all, actually. I was kind of tripping when I saw it, but that, and if you get an opportunity to try bell fruit, that's really good too. But mangosteen, that ish is fire. Almost cursed. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, today's a decent day for me. My anxiety's not too crippling. I'm doing all right, and honestly, talking to y'all behind the camera and just talking to you in the comments and stuff like that, it helps. It helps a lot. So I thank you and I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Yeah. Salutations, my heart. Bye.